Another form, sort of a basic form of trigonometry, is called similar triangles. When two triangles have the same angles, they're called similar. This also means that they are proportional. One of them is just an enlarged version of the other, which is to say, the sides of one triangle can be obtained by multiplying each of the sides of the other by a scale factor k. The important thing being the same number multiplies each of the sides. Do an example. For example, so suppose we have this triangle. It's got angles 85 degrees, 37 degrees, and 58 degrees, and the three sides are 20 inches, 14 inches, and 23 inches. Okay, suppose we have another triangle that has the exact same three angles, 85 degrees, 58 degrees, and 37 degrees. If we know that one of the other sides is 28 inches, what are the other sides, x and y? Or another example could be, let's say we have a larger triangle. Let's say we only have 85 degrees and 58 degrees. Well, because the three angles of a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees, that third angle has to be 37 degrees also, so it again is similar to the first triangle. And if we know that one side is 50 feet in length, we can find the other lengths of the two sides. So let's go to this first example. Let's find x. Well, the first one should be pretty easy. If you see that 14 inches to 28 inches, what do we multiply by? How do we look at this? We can say 28 inches is 14 times k. Each of these three sides, x, y, and 28, are these three sides multiplied by some k. Well, if you divide both sides by 14, then the 14s will cancel out, and you'll see that 28 divided by 14 is 2, k is 2. So in other words, we'd say that this triangle here is sort of the first triangle doubled in all ways. And that makes it pretty easy. That 14 times 2 is 28, 20 times 2 is 40, and 23 times 2 is 46. Each side of this triangle is 2 times the other. So this is 2 times 14, this is 2 times 23, and this is 2 times 20. Now this only happens if the three angles are all the same. Now, this other example down here might be a little bit more difficult because we say, okay, the two sides that sort of correspond, we say, are the 23 inches and the 50 feet. So, my goodness, we say, okay, so 23 times some k is going to be 50. And now this isn't so easy. You divide both sides by 23, and we say k is 50 23rds. Well, fine. That is the easiest thing you can say. What do you multiply 23 by to get 50? 50 23rds. It's a nice application of fractions. And so z is going to be, this is your k. You multiply each thing by that. Z is going to be, what is it? 20 times k, which is 20 times 50 23rds. And w is going to be 14 times k, 14 times 50 23rds. And this 50 is 23 times 50 23rds. Now, we designed it. We knew that was already 50. That's pretty easy. But the other two we can figure out. Well, let's see. Multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. 20 times 50 is 1,000 over 23. And 14 times, let's see, 5 times 14 is 70. So this is 700 23rds. And I'm going to have to get a calculator on this one. Those are decent answers. But 1,000 divided by 23 is 43.5. 43.5. And the units are all going to be the same because these were all inches, inches, inches. So it's 43.5 feet. And what is 700 divided by 23 is 30.4 feet. So this is the whole concept. The whole concept is if you have two triangles and this angle is the same as this and this angle is the same as this, that's enough because this is going to be 180 minus the other two. That automatically means that these angles are the same. And if this has sides A, B, and C, then this one is K times A, k times b and k times c. So if you know a corresponding pair, this one and this one, then you can figure out what the k is and you can find all the other sides.